Twitch, hello YouTube, it's more Hearthstone, more Titans, and this time we're going to be playing the bottom ranked class right now, which is Druid. And this isn't even the best version of it, according to HS Replay. I'm playing what I've called here Big Druid, or Ramp Druid as other people will call it. And what's the idea of this deck? Well, the idea of this deck is we have two packages together. The early game, which is Druid's, at least Big Druid's, normal weakness. I have the hero power package in there. So we can hopefully generate a decent enough button in the early game, just to keep clearing minions off the board. And then we transfer into the ramp section of our deck, which will hopefully be enabled by things like Eonar and Embrace Nature to get our choose one effects combined. We pop a Nourish, we pop like a Seedsman, and then we get into our big stuff. And boy, if I put some big stuff in this deck. We have Drum Circle. This is the big payoff for your choose one effects, getting both of them. Getting 4/6 Treants with Taunt. That is nasty. And there's not a lot of decks that can deal with that immediately. We have Freya. Duplicate your hand or some copies of all the friendly minions. Another great hit with the choose one. Even just duplicating your hand, just keep putting on that pressure. Get maybe got more drum circles. Sounds good. And then Eonar is the other one that's normally into this deck, which is the Titan. So after using the ability summon a 5/5 Ancient with Taunt, and if we go into this more specifically, we can then have the effects on the legend of draw cards until your hand is full. The big one, I think, restore your hero to full health. Now, Druid, again, Ramp Druid, has really missed this armor gain. They lost a lot of armor gain, and the ones that they did get got nerfed recently, so we don't have that, but we have now got restore full health, and this might be the winning condition, right? You might get beat up in the early game, throw an Eonar onto the board, heal back to full, and then we are in the ascendancy. We want to be in the late game. And then finally, Flourish, refresh your mana crystals. Again, that could be a big swing turn if we really wanted it to be, but I'm probably going to be using it for the other, well, I think I'm going to be using it for the heal, to be honest with you, more than anything. Then the two little bit of extra spicy meatballs, or maybe three if you're going to, you know, go a little bit more in detail than that. I've thrown in some of Hodir and Miracle Growth. Again, I felt like the list that HS Replay right now, or the general consensus are running, lacks a little bit of the late game. Hodir, with a decent amount of draw with Miracle Growth and, where are you? Spread the Word, might let me just get out, you know, some cheap 8/8s, which will be, you know, it's an 8/8, an 8/8, an 8/8 at the end of the day. And then the final one I've thrown in here, which is a bit off cuff, is Street Sweeper, just in case someone gets a board on me. Because Druid's, you know, main weakness is they can't deal with a wide board. So I've thrown a Street Sweeper in as just a one-off. I don't know how this is going to do. I suspect poorly, but you never know. Anyway, let me get down to business. I will play some games. Now, I mentioned to, I don't think I mentioned it to the YouTubers, but the Twitchers, I've been a bit unwell since the launch, or I've not actually played since launch. I'm aware that a lot of decks have been refined since then, and some of the cream has risen to the top. Funnily enough, Warlock I wouldn't say was one of the creams, but it's still a little bit spooky. Now, I don't think we're going to need Street Sweeper into this matchup. It's not the worst thing. Spread the Word. It really depends what I get from Peaceful Piper if this is going to be good enough. I think, though, it's worth holding on to. It's probably Control Warlock. Famous last words. It could be Imp Warlock.
It has only begun. May the runes guide you.
Okay, they didn't play a turn 1, which makes me think it is Control. Which means I think I want to play faster, basically. So, even though I'm like underdoing my mana every single turn, I think it's worth it right now. Alright, we have big button now. +3/+3. Let's start whacking that button. 1 cost spread the word. Thank you.
Death finds a way. You will not come closer.
Ooh, interesting card. Now, do I start just the ramp immediately? Or should I start drawing the cards? I mean, that thing can't attack. You know what? We should ramp. And then, do I want to Astalor now? Yeah, I do, because I can make 5 damage next turn if I have to. Okay. So I'm looking at Button, Seedsman, Rake right now. Is there anything else I can do on top of this? 4. It's empty. Okay, 4, 2, 1. I'd still have 1 mana. I guess Piper.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Arcane bolt. Death finds
And we don't trade into that thing. You can trade into me if you want. And now we're at 10 mana already. Okay. I'm okay with this. That I'm a bit less okay with. Man, where are my little helpers? Okay, we're probably gonna trade up here. 2 cards that'll cost 6 or more, they cost 1 less. That's what I'm thinking right now. That and an Astalor, maybe? And then mass trade. It put me close to being lethal, sorry. You know what? It won't put me that close. I was kind of hoping for the Titan then so I could have the full heal next turn, but... Well, that's lethal. Oh no, it's not lethal, sorry. It's not got Drethir in there. That is a big problem, though.
We're not done with you yet.
Okay, that's more than a big problem. I mean, that was disgusting what I just witnessed. That was an insane draw from Warlock, no? Variance. We'll put that down to variance. In fact, I think most decks would have struggled with that start. Okay. We don't want Nourish in opening hand. Eonar, though, we do want. Is it worth waiting? Sorry, is it worth holding Eonar and Nourish in my opening hand? It might honestly be. I'm going to try it, and then we'll send Seedsman back to the deck instead. Okay, this is a hand. I didn't even mention Lifebinder's gift, by the way. Potentially nice, reduce the cost of spells in your hand. We have some big spells in the deck. getting 2 additional nature spells. There's some decent nature spells in Druid. I am missing my early game though, but it's fortunately Blood Death Knight, I think. Let's do some forging. There's no point coining out Eonar right now. I guess we could embrace nature button next turn. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I have too much value. I have way too much value. Is it... I mean, reducing spell cost in hand is not particularly good right now. It's really not that good. Although, hang on a minute. So I'm about to get 3 cards. I think I need to toss a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can toss the coin on 5. So 6. It's just this is going to draw me 3 cards. As long as I play a card each turn, it's okay, I suppose. I could just... Well, I mean, Astalor just replaces itself. I think I can still... Actually, maybe I should have gone for it, because... I'm Eonaring next turn. That's unexpected. Oh my god, I've got too much value. You know what? If we burn a card, we burn a card.
The loss will be mourned and used.
Oh, 3 mana 7/7. Yikes. Alright. So this will draw me up to 10, and then I just need a card I can play for 3, which actually could be this. Yep. Yep. I think we reduced the cost. And I can't forge you. I really want to forge you, though, so I think we're ending the turn here. I am strangely not holding on to a very good card right now, as in, I need a really big, beefy boy to copy with Freya. Okay, it's fine. We can recover from this. Okay, that's a big, beefy boy, but unfortunately I can't play you. So all I need to do is live through this turn. I can't play Drum Circle if it comes up because it's going to be too expensive. I don't want to duplicate my hand right now. 7, 10, 14. So double Astalor will save me. I could also button Rake to kill you. But that would leave me with not enough to cast the second Astalor. I think I might have to go Astalor. Which feels really bad. Alternatively, I play Miracle Growth and just try and force him to break it down.
Slips away.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of frost shields us.
I think I had to. I couldn't risk it. I had to clear a minion off the board. I just need to survive a little bit longer, and we're good. Nice trading. I like the idea of trading. Cool. Okay, you need to pop for me. Give me drum circle. Thank you. Build the wall. I'd have liked to duplicate that, but I couldn't. And then we have Eonar coming in. I would like again to copy Eonar if I can, but... I mean, in my hand. It's not going to be the situation that occurs, though. Holy shit, they have Hollow Hound. And they've buffed it. I somehow lost that turn. Feels bad. Feels Druid, I guess. How did I just play a board of... I played 7 mana, 20, 35, and they broke down the wall and killed me. Variance is what I'll say. I will say we do need a little bit of luck. As in, can I draw some of my button cards early on in the game, please? And thank you. And then I need to transition to the late game. I don't want to draw all my late game or all my early game. Please and thank you. Okay. Alright, heavy hand again, but Piper is going to make things all better. Now, I think this might be the token deck of Druid. Which is a little bit spooky, because I think they probably have the advantage versus me. Do I want a dude on the board? Or do I just want to push the button? I think we want dude on board. Or is it a bot? Is Mini Ninja a bot? They're a bot. Alright, interesting play there to Solar Eclipse your coin. Good choice, bot. Four mana, draw 2 cards. Again, fantastic.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
You're both #1 to me.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
What is this deck? Even by bot standards, it's bizarre. I should have thought about that turn for like more than 1 second. It's fine. Okay, that is a good turn next turn. Holy moly. Nice, Mini Ninja. I respect it after you've attacked as well, so you can't gain any benefit from that. We'll throw an Eonar on the board. And that's basically all she wrote. That's minorly annoying. Man, these Summer Flower Childs, they might be too heavy for this deck. I just don't seem to be lacking draw right now.
Nature speaks through my tunes. Nature speaks through my tunes.
Maybe that is the mistake I'm making right now. Maybe I just don't need this. Is this lethal? 20, 21, 22. I don't think it is lethal. Actually, it's not. But I can put it as close to lethal as it can be, I think. I guess, who knows what comes from here. If we drew 2 Rakes, then it would have been lethal, but... Alright, good game, bot. I'm taking that 1, by the way. It might be the only one we get. Hello, NG. Alright, Priest has infinite value, which is a little bit spooky. Could also be Shadow Priest, so I might want Street Sweeper. What are the odds it's Shadow Priest? No one's playing Shadow Priest right now, right? They're all playing the infinite value one. Holy shit, this is not a hand that I'm looking forward to playing. We've got a great 4 into 5. I guess now with the coin we have a 3 into 4 into 5. Okay, it might not be as bad as I thought. Damn, I drew 2 Nourishes again from the start. You know what, maybe I don't need Miracle Growth either. Maybe that is just too much draw. Perhaps I should just toss in another just big dude. Or a middling dude. Okay. So this is going to be get a ton of Titans deck. Potentially. Or Astral Automaton. It's Pogo Hopper. We do go into 5 next. I could just throw in a bare Nourish and ramp 2. You know what? That might be just better here. I don't desperately need the draw. NGs, why have you got 2 accounts now? Yeah, you know what? Let's just ramp. The draw isn't necessary right now. And next turn we can Embrace into maybe Drum Circle. It is pre, so they might have an answer for that, but... It does generate a bunch of 4 minions. You're in alt, so you can multitask. Okay. Circle me, baby? Well, actually, my hand is pretty full of cheap... Sorry, cheap. It's full of spells right now. 3, 6, 7... Yeah, sure. Interesting. I didn't know you could get that from different classes. Interesting. Now, do I just take this all the way up to 10? Am I in that much of a rush to get to 10?
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Ladies blossom all eternity.
No, I don't think I am. I think I'd rather that for draw 3 now.
My power is as infinite as the stars. My power is as infinite as the stars. My power is as infinite.
Okay, it's pogo hopping time. Right, it might be time for a sweeping. I could also go for Convoke the Spirits, but I'm a little bit worried by them having more of a board versus me. 2/2/2. I can Rake to kill this with the button. So hang on, 4, 6. Wait, all of the minions as well. I have to remember that. So I need to make the trade first if I'm going to do a trade with this. Actually, I think that trade was a bit pointless. Oh well. To reduce the cost again or not? Okay, let me just trade. I'll hold on to the zap for now. I don't know overload. Other nice thing about this being the 2/2, it's going to generate a 4-attack minion again. Okay, discover a 7-cost card. You know what? Blightjaeger, is that how you pronounce your name? I respect this. You're using a lot of the new cards. Okay, so this is 5 minions, so that's 2. Into circle. Pretty good. And then, you know what? I think I want 2 random nature spells, please. Ooh, Crash of Thunder. I have some AoE. God, I feel for the druid. I feel for the druid as well, being me. I feel for the priest right now. A board full of 4-attack minions. Like, it's not even a good... I mean, I guess they might have been running Whirlpool. But if they're a tokeny deck, then they're probably not going to run that, right? Because they would clear off their own pogo hoppers. I think that's an oops moment. Did you mean to magnetize that?
Will be balanced out.
Ooh, do I want to duplicate my hand? Probably not. Well, actually, well... Do I go for Convoke the Spirits and just pray for lethal? Or do I just deny them some healing? I think denying them some healing would be pretty good here.
We all exist in harmony.
And then do I want to trade this out? I think I do because... I don't have lethal, and they can make that bigger and just get a free trade. NG, you can. Did I miss lethal? I might have missed lethal. I think I was one off still with Living Roots. I didn't even consider it. Ah, you're making your own manga. Cool. I've heard that career pathway is pretty rough. It might just be Japanese living conditions, or maybe it's better in, I don't know, just like other countries. We legitimately beat a deck. We beat a human. Yeah, I thought you were in the UK as well. So yeah, maybe you'll have better standards here. Are there any UK publishers for manga? Because in Japan, don't they work in a way that they publish like multiple different comics in like certain things? Like, I don't know, is it Shonen Jump the big one? Because I obviously know like the UK has comic strips, like, well, maybe they don't anymore, like Dennis the Menace, the Beano type things.
You asked for it.
But they were like its own thing. You gonna check? Okay. We've got a great 4 into 5 again. Okay, if it's mage, and funnily enough, I think I'm going to play this mage deck afterwards, assuming it's what I think it is. If it's rainbow mages, it's been dubbed. We're probably going to have a little bit of a problem. However, if we get like the perfect draw, you never know. We just have to kill them before we combos to death.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Always get the free spirit. There are some? Okay. Well, best of luck, NG. Let me know, how it goes on. And maybe I'll take a look. Do you know what theme you're going with? Ah, romance. Okay. Interesting. I I assume the hand has pretty bad minions to do that. Like, we can't communicate. Okay, so like more slice of life type thing. I mean, they're always like extremely popular, right?
My powers are never truly gone.
Okay. That was certainly a turn. I'll give them that. Help. Suddenly my Eonar play seems really slow. Okay, we can do 2 to all the minions. So I could clear the 1-3 if I wanted to. And then I could coin Rake and kill another minion. Probably Inza. Yeah, okay. Wait. It won't kill Inza. I haven't pushed the button. Four into 5. Man, if only I could count. Well, we have the way to restore life if we can get to 10. Unfortunately, the trading. Okay. Trade into here. Sweep the minions. Remove 6 attack off the board. Coin. Oh, I can't play Rake on top of that, though. I can coin button. No, I can't. Much better. We're still set up pretty nicely for a Nourish next turn. The blowing their flame guys is early. I guess they probably want to use 1 to get the fire. I was going to call it aspect, I guess. Oh my god. They don't run... Where did that come from? That deck. They don't run Counterspell, right? Because this would be a really sad moment for Counterspell, because I have to play this. Not Counterspell, excellent. We are in the game still. Explosive runes. Interesting. Oh. You know what? You win some, you lose some. Definitely lost some then. Right, I think we might just have to drum so. Oh, actually, that's really bad. You know what? The situation has not really improved. I can get this to 2 attack. But based on the fact that they're just pounding me, it makes me think that they have lethal. I can't play both. I mean, I just need to button, right? That's all I can do. Button and trade and then hope they don't have lethal.
We all exist in harmony.
Slips away. Death finds a way.
So I'm hoping they don't have 7. Perfectly 7. Okay, God damn it. You know what? I think that was always going to be a bad matchup. I think that was a bad version of the mage deck. It was probably a free-to-play deck, actually. Okay, you know what? For the last 2 games, let me refine this slightly, because I'm coming to the conclusion that Summer Flower Child, not the winner's choice. It is... In fact, I might even get rid of both. Yeah, screw it. I've got too many plays around the 4-5 area. I don't need those. What do I want, though? I mean, maybe something like Harmonic Mood, honestly. Just for a bit more of the hero power focus. Trade some dudes off the board, maybe. Because I think the ramping is fine. The draw is fine. Also, I don't think I want Miracle Growth. Okay, let's throw in 2 Harmonic Moods. And... I don't want another choose one effect. Herald, I don't think I need. I could throw in Kiri as a desperate attempt, but I think I want something big still. Topior, how many nature spells? We've got a few, but not too many. And there's not a lot of big neutrals. I guess we could throw in Prison of Yogg-Saron. You know what? Embrace the chaos. Alright. Refinement to Big Druid, or the Ramp Druid. Out Miracle Growth, out Flower Childs. We don't need the draw. In comes Harmonic Mood and the Prison of Yogg-Saron, which I think is a bit of a meme card, but it might give us the removal we need. You never know. Alright, Druid v Druid. Is it a bot? I don't think so, because they actually have a portrait. Ketaferi, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm toying with keeping Harmonic Mood, but I think I'm going to go pretty hard for the hero power. Okay, it's back again. Alright, that is the turn 1 we want. Always free spirit. It's actually fine here because I'm thinking I'm going to forge this on 2. Okay, it's a bot. As soon as you see them just auto-playing Astalor in 2, immediately I'm like, well, that's a bot. I'm not going to rush the forge either, we can do that next turn. Or the turn after, even. Yeah, turn afterwards is fine. We don't have Eonar. So this can be my pseudo Eonar. There's been a lot of recognizable slice of life anime. I mean, I just think it's a popular subject, right? Everyone likes something that is a comedy focus. It's not too heavy. It just caters for all audiences, I suppose. Alright, not what I was hoping for, but... Wait. Oh yeah, it was... Oh, did I not forge it? I'm dumb. I didn't forge it. Alright, it's fine. I got distracted by slice of life anime discussion.
Our gift of frost shields us.
What are you at? 4 attack. Okay.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Possibly should have played that first, but you know what? It's proven to be fine. I did that in the wrong order, but you know what? I can fix it. I'm also not too bothered about the 3-2 being on the board. I should have played this first. Oh, I forgot you were just going to instantly vomit Astalor onto the board. Doesn't matter. Having played Druid, Druid can't beat Drum Circle with both choose one effects. It's just over. And I get the feeling they're not going to run that card.
You cannot crack my carapace.
Alright, where are we in your attack? 5 plus 4, 9. Am I getting roped by the bot? What's going on? Are they evolving? Do they now rope you when they realize they're going to lose? Oh no, never mind, it was me. I was going to say, that is far too much power. Let me rake you. Hit you. And you know what? Let me just kill you. Changes felt decent there, but again, it was a bot. Alright, let's give it one more college try. I can't but notice as well in these games, I've still not played the Titan, I've not played Freya, or what she's called. I've not played Hodir. And this is probably going to be a pretty aggressive deck as well.
Death is nature's way.
I like the opening though. You know what? Drop this. Do I know those animes? Yeah, I know them all. I've watched Don't Toy Me with the Nagatoro. I've watched Komi Can't Communicate. I've not watched Tadara, or whatever it's called. I am aware of it though. This is a spicy hand.
Boils for war.
I have no time for games.
Piper or Spirit on one? I think I want a Piper on one.
Nature speaks through my tune.
Yeah, because I want Groovy Cat. The one thing I'll say I've got an advantage going for me into the Hunter matchup is if this is Hound Hunter, I know what that's going to be. If it's Hound Hunter, then do I kill this guy? I don't think I care right now, but I definitely don't attack it. Yeah, if it's Hound Hunter, we're going to have some big stuff, hopefully, by then. So we're going to be able to chill a little bit. I did that in the wrong order as well, where I'm 90% certain it's the... Is it called Bait and Switch? The one where you attack a minion, it gets +3/+3. So we'll pop that when I'm ready. Gonna do a face race, it looks like. Okay. If this is the case, I need to push the button as often as I can. So, let's start pushing the button.
Far out.
Next turn, though, we will Eonar. There's a chance that I Rake.
Hey, you! Install these!
Ooh. Do I change course? I don't think I do.
May this blossom for all eternity.
Far out.
If he gets the 3/3s back, which he can do off the trade, I'm okay with that. It basically gave my minion taunt there, which is okay. Now, they've got the best wild spirits, which hurts a little bit.
They love a little fiddle.
Alright, that's a board. Oh, I was hoping for, whatchamacallit? The sweeper? Right. How do we do this? I think first and foremost, we do this. Ooh, what are we on attack? 2. Damn. I think we want to pop this on you.
Far out.
I feel like I misplayed this. Famous phrase from me. Let me rake this so I don't take 5 to the face. Then, do I clear the 2/3? He's only got 2 cards, so I think these are going to be more problematic. Let's take the 3/3s out. I think I missed 1 armor then, my bad. Okay. We're hanging in there. So one's bait and switch. What's the... Oh, the other one's Wandering Monster, right? They're about to get the weapon up as well, which is a bit of a problem, but... Do I want a 5 cost or a 10 cost? I actually think I might want a 5 cost here, because I think I'm going to want to play some other spells with this. Or at least push the button. We want Poisonous to break one of the traps. I want health, please. Thank you. Do I attack the 4 to break it? No, because the secret will break. Oh, interesting. It was hidden meaning. Not what I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 11. They didn't kill me. Well, time to axe Okay, Rake can take out a big boy.
Death finds a way.
Job's done.
The 3/3's offset by the armor again. Do I live through the turn though still? 1, 2, 4, 8, 9. No, I don't. 12. That was a close one though. It's just too fair, this deck, I think. Remarkably, on turn 4 playing a 4/4, and on turn 5 drawing 3 cards and gaining 2 mana crystals is too fair for Hearthstone now. Simply too fair. I do think there's still something in this deck. It just needs a bit more refinement. I'm not getting to 10 fast enough, so perhaps we'll revisit this. Perhaps with another Seedman in there. We'll see. In fact, I might even go towards the full ramp package with like Wild Growth in there. Maybe throw in Topia then if we're throwing in a lot of nature spells. And then drop Son of Hodir, because we literally never played Son of Hodir. They potentially could work, but we just don't heal enough. I don't know about Street Sweeper either. I guess, though, when it paid off, it really did pay off, so... And Ignis did okay. If Ignis had gave me Lifesteal instead of Poisonous, then we would have got 8 health in that last turn. I still think we would have lost, but it would have made it a bit more interesting. Anyway, YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out, and I'll see you on the next part. Goodbye.